One wise man stopped to stay at the king's palace. The king wanted to impress the sage, so he invited him for a walk. They were walking in a beautiful garden, talking, and then the king noticed that the sage was constantly looking at Tsar's hand. The Tsar liked his attention. "Are you looking at my ring?" he asked the sage. The sage bowed and replied, "Yes, my king, I'm looking at the stone in your ring. I'm very proud of it indeed, one of the purest diamonds in the world, and it belongs to me," the king answered. The king was expecting admiration, but the sage's question offended him a little. "The cleanest? Is it useful in any way?" the sage asked. "No, I wear it for its beauty and for its exceptional value. I think this corresponds to my status," the king replied. The sage paused and asked, "Does the stone make money?" "What are you talking about? How can a stone bring profit if it's on my finger?" the king wondered. "Then it's a useless stone. I have a couple of stones left from my ancestors. They earn me 50 gold coins a year." The king opened his mouth in surprise. Interest burst through him. "With all due respect, but you're deceiving me, sage. How can a stone make so much money? It's just a stone. Show it to me. I want to see it myself." The sage bowed his head in obedience and led the king to his horse. He took off his bag and took out 2 millstones. He stood smiling and pointed at them. The king still didn't understand. The sage decided to clarify. "These stones used to grind grain and feed my ancestors. Now they're feeding us. People come to me to grind their grain and pay me for using the millstones. With the income that I receive from the stone, I provide for my family, give alms, and help others. This means that my stone is more useful than your purest diamond," the sage said. After that, the king sold his diamond and bought 100 millstones, which began to bring huge income to the treasury. Sometimes something important and beautiful is hidden behind a modest appearance, and often the bright, sparkling wrapper hides useless contents.